Hello there, Capricorns. This will be your reading for the month of July of 2023. I do apologize that it took me so long to get to your reading. I started the zodiac sign of tarot reads, and a whole bunch of unexpected things came up this weekend that I had to tend to. I wanted to make sure that I was in a good headspace so that the messages come through correctly. I'm doing you a disservice if I try to force myself to do it when my brain's just not with it. So, everything's all good, everything's better, and in a much happier spot. So we'll go ahead and get some shuffles and see what's going on for my Capricorns. What do we have for Capricorn for the month of July 2023? Card popped right out of the deck immediately, so we have the World card in the reverse. You're having a really hard time closing out a cycle. There's a chapter in your life right now that you know should be coming to a close, and you're, in the process of tying up loose ends, kind of pondering, making sure that you're making the right decision. You are being cautious, which is normally a good thing, and it's tricky to know, when to be cautious, when to jump, what to jump to. Life is all about trial and error, and I feel like this has been possibly a theme for you Capricorns. I mean, no one has the answers, there's no instruction manual, we all just kind of fly through and do the best we can. And sometimes planning, things don't always go as planned, so being open to possible changes and what to do from there is definitely not easy, but it certainly helps. Alright, so a couple of more cards came out of the deck here. I normally don't count this many, but my gut's telling me that this is the right one to pick. So, we've got the Seven of Swords in the upright. So this cycle that you're trying to close out could involve, you've realized that someone in your life is very, very deceptive and a snaky, shady person, and you're having a hard time accepting the truth about it because maybe you thought very highly of this person and you weren't expecting them to be a snake. To put it more bluntly, this person is a lying little fuckbag. Somebody tried to pull the wool over your eyes. And we've got the Five of Swords in the reverse, so that's talking about the end of drama, gossip, and conflict. So I think that, you're trying to close this out with a lying little fuckbag here, end of drama and conflict. That is your goal. You're recognizing that it's nothing but drama and BS, that you're way too, it's just not on your level and you don't need that BS in your life, and your goal is for the conflict and drama to end. The fact that you recognized it already is, half the battle. And we've got the Fool card. So that talks about fresh new beginnings. You're taking that leap of faith. You're ready to dive first into this new chapter in your life. Moving on from lying little FB over here. And then we've got the King of Swords. So I think that you've made a head-over-heart decision. You were emotionally connected to this person or this situation, whether it's romantic, family, friend, what have you, and you just decided that it's not worth it anymore to put your emotions into it because this person, they took it for granted and it wasn't serving you any. And it felt very one-sided, and all that stuff is a two-way street. I mean, it doesn't have to be eye for eye, tooth for tooth. Sometimes when you're up, they're down. When they're up, you're down. And you just kind of flow through it that way. But consistently, we've had the Seven of Swords energy that, it's unbalanced, and you're ready to be done with it and just cut them off pretty much. You could also be dealing with an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. It doesn't have to be, but that may be a possibility. And we've got the King of Wands. So that's, you're coming into your power. You are taking charge of those fresh, creative new beginnings, just like with that Fool card. You're diving headfirst into your new chapter. You could also be dealing with an air sign that you're trying to let go, and a fire sign that's coming towards you. So that would be Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and it doesn't have to be their sun signs for either of them, but prominent in their chart, sun, moon, rising, maybe could be Venus too. So those could be possibilities. What else do we have for my Capricorns? So, Ten of Pentacles in the reverse, so whatever this past person, that's the Seven of Swords you were dealing with, that may possibly be the air sign, you're recognizing that, oh sure, everything looked good on the surface, everything looks real good on paper, and the people around you might not even know what was going on because they put on such a good show. And now we've got the Six of Wands, so you are being recognized for the good person that you are. People are starting to see the truth, and honestly, it's an extra bonus, but it truly does not matter what the people around you think. You know the truth, and that's what counts. If they don't see it, that's their problem. Let them find out when they find out. What matters is that you get yourself away from it if it's not serving you. And then we've got the Two of Pentacles in the reverse. This situation was really burning you out, and you had a real tough time making the decision to walk away. And then we've got the Six of Swords in the reverse. So you may be having a really hard time moving on from this. You might have even had to cancel a trip, possibly. The Six of Swords in the upright talks about a journey, talks about a trip. And it also talks about moving on, depending on the context. So you may be having a really hard time moving on from this. Just remember it comes in waves. Those crappy feelings will pass. And what is the outcome? What outcome can I get for Capricorn? So we've got the Four of Cups. So I feel like this person might view you as a missed opportunity. Damn right they missed an opportunity, and if they weren't treating you like the opportunity that you were, who cares what they think? Who cares if they think you're a missed opportunity? Oh, I've changed. Oh, have you really? I mean, they could. You know, you setting a boundary could light a fire under their butt to change, but you shouldn't have to. You know, you shouldn't have to do that. You shouldn't have to walk away and then come back because they couldn't, treat you the way you need to be. And we've got the Hermit in reverse. You're coming out of your shell now. Maybe I feel like this person may have isolated you somehow or tried to convince you that your support circle around you was no good somehow to, sort of have you all to themselves. And you saw it and you're saying, I don't care what they think. You're popping back out into the world and showing up again and reigniting those connections with your friends and family that you were missing out on. Possibly. Take what resonates and leave the rest. And I feel like I want to see 2 more cards for my Capricorns. So we've got the Strength in the reverse. So I feel like you've been holding yourself back from moving forward out of fear, which, is natural human nature. However, you've got the Four of Swords in the upright. This is the Victory card, and it also is symbolic that the door is open. That door to your next chapter, Capricorn, it's going to be amazing. That door is open. I think this is going to be a great new beginning for you. Alright, my Capricorns, I hope this made sense. I hope you have a great rest of what's left of the weekend, a great week, a great rest of your month of July of 2023. Thank you so much for watching, Capricorn.